Hey, my name is Luke and this is KRONOS XTR, the first car ever to jump off the ski jump.
During Team Corally meeting, we're discussing location for our next movie. As you guys know, KRONOS XTR is a pretty special car, so I knew that the place to shoot the video should be also extraordinary. I instantly thought about ski jumping competition that I was watching during the weekend. So I asked the team, hey guys, have any of you seen RC car jumping off a ski jumping hill? As you might know, no one saw it. I instantly thought about Adam Mauer's ski jumping hill in Wisła Malinka, Poland, which is not only very close to us, but it's also an awesome venue that hosts competitions of Ski Jumping World Cup. It is classified as big ski jumping hill with construction point of 120 meters. So we traveled to Wisła, to ski jumping hill, to check in person the layout and geometry and to decide if jumping with an RC car is possible. Unluckily, this year's winter are pretty heavy and it was around -15 °C, and during night so much snow has fallen that we couldn't even put the car inside the tracks to see if it fits. Luckily for us, right next to the big ski jumping hill is a small one, used by junior ski jumpers. We wait for them to end their training session, and it was the time for KRONOS to prove its jumping capabilities. After that, we learned two things. One is that it is possible, and very soon we will be jumping off over 120 meters jumping hill, and the second one is that we need to order warmer Team Corally jackets.
After we gathered all of the information, it was time to make a plan. Not to get into details, we only have two major difficulties. One is the jump itself, because the ski jumper is pushing himself with the legs to perform a jump. Car obviously cannot do it, so we need to make a ramp ourselves. We were not allowed to make anything heavy and transport it there, so we need to build it out of the snow. That was the easiest and most convenient way to do it.
Uwaga, będę puszczać. Jedziemy z samej góry, robimy to. Tylko hopka potrzebujemy.
The second difficulty we have is the visibility, as the whole object is huge and there is no good place that you can see both landing hill and the ramp itself. So I decided to sit at the judge tower. It's pretty far away, but you have clear view over the landing hill, so I can control the car in the air. And I do not worry about the tracks because the car will be inside those tracks, and basically all I need to do is just push the throttle. We prepared 4 cars. We make shockers, differentials, setup, balance, like basic pre-race preparation, of course with special care. The only fancy thing we did is we cut some sets of tires. We take out the outer tread and glue the side to make sure when we hit the tracks it will slide into it, not like grab the side of the track and take off.
After our preparations, we were just waiting for an available date. As this was the middle of the sports season, there was a lot of training sessions for the national team and others. Suddenly, we got a phone call that we can come next week. We checked out the weather forecast and it looked really good. 3 days before the date, the weather turned out to be even too good. The heat wave changed the temperature so much that there was a threat that snow will disappear and the jackets that we bought will become unnecessary. When we arrived at the venue, we instantly saw that our concerns were true. The ice that was covering the tracks was gone. For us, it meant that we could no longer drive the car inside of them because the surface without the ice is too bumpy. Second thing we didn't anticipate was the condition of the snow. Because of the high temperatures during the day, it was more like crushed, melted ice that was frozen back together. For us, it meant we couldn't create snow ramp at the end of the in-run, and then the landing will be like landing on a concrete. It was the moment we had to act fast, make decisions, because the venue was open for only a few hours.
we only have this one opportunity to perform this jump, and we need to come up with a new plan quickly. So we decided to run on the side of the tracks. It's our 80 centimeter wide line covered in AstroTurf. So every racer knows it's a very high grip surface, even in wet conditions. The second issue was the ramp itself, because we can no longer build one, but luckily we always carry one over in our bus.
Cholera, nic nie widzę. No ja chyba muszę się trochę przejść do góry bardziej, bo jest dokładnie światło prosto mi w oczy.
I can no longer sit in the judge tower, so I need to change my place for the top of the hill. I sit there to see the tracks perfectly, have the full control over the takeoff, but I only use my sixth sense during landing.
Go!
Super! Mamy to.
Now I can officially say that this Team Corali KRONOS XTR is the first car ever to perform a jump of the ski jump. I love this car, it's absolutely amazing, it's fully loaded with all of the aluminum upgrades, new chassis braces, stiffeners, new aluminum chassis, towers and so on. But learn more at world.corali.com to see all the features, specifications, information, etc. I'm very proud for what we did on the ski jump. I'm very happy that we were able to make this jump, and I can assure you guys it's not the end, and Team Corali have much more to show you in the future.